Hi guys, welcome to Mrs. B's music class today. We're going to take a little bit of a trip today, and I'm going to teach you about a musician from Africa. I also have an instrument that I'd like to share with you as well. So, Africa is another continent on the other side of the world, and you can see the flag right over there. That's their flag, and that's what the continent looks like of Africa. Do you hear some music in the background? This is what would be called like a folk song, like a traditional type of a song, some type of a music, but they may play it in Africa. All right, here we go. Here's the earth. Let's zoom in and find our little piece of the earth. There we are. Here's South Dakota. Can you find where we are in South Dakota? Mitchell's right here. Okay. Now we're going to zoom out. Now we're going to turn to the other side of the world. This is Africa. Above it is Europe. Down here in Africa, at the very, very bottom, is a country called South Africa. And if we really zoom in, if we keep going inward, we see Johannesburg. Johannesburg, South Africa. And we are going to learn about somebody very famous in our history that comes from Johannesburg, South. So from Johannesburg, South Africa, we are going to learn about Miriam Makeba, who to our country and culture, she's probably one of the most influential and well-known South African musicians and singers. In 1967, Miriam came out with a song called Pata Pata, which pata means touch. Touch, touch. So Pata Pata was probably one of her most famous songs. And also she and the song were thought to be what first introduced the United States into what modern African music was at that point. People weren't aware of what they listened to and what type of music was popular in Africa. And so Miriam came to the United States and she toured and she performed. And this was the first experience for many folks and what they listened to on the other side of the world. So Miriam Makeba, like I said before, she's from Johannesburg. And here's the continent of Africa. And the country of South Africa is right here. Here's where she was born in Johannesburg. And she was known as Mama Africa. So a few of her songs kind of started towards the beginning talking about equality and people all having the same rights and freedoms. So because of that, people started saying that she was a champion for human rights, and she was campaigning against the government, trying to make sure that there was equality for all the people, that everybody was treated the same and had the same opportunities. So she went to go do a tour. This is like in 1960. So she went to go perform in other countries, and she tried to come back into her country to attend a family event. And they said, no, I'm sorry, the government's decided that we've banished you. So that means they were not going to allow her into South Africa again. And she was banished for 30 years. So she had to go live in a different country. So she lived in America for a while, and she lived in France. And she traveled a lot, and she performed all over the world. And she still, every time that she would interview with somebody, would talk about South Africa and what was happening in the government with the people down there. And she still kept fighting for that equality. And so 1991 was the first time she was finally allowed back in her home country. So she was banished from 1960 to 1991. Isn't that crazy? It's such a long time. But she was finally allowed back in. She performed folk music and jazz music in more of the style of her country. And a lot of times she performed in her native language, which is called Xhosa. And you see it spelled on the slide here. It says Xhosa. That's pronounced Xhosa. And that type of language has a lot of clicks in the mouth. And so I'm going to show you kind of a funny clip of her speaking. She was on a TV show. This is an old show. And she wasn't on the show all the time. She just came on to guest star. But you could hear her talking about the clicking.
Are you from around here? No, I'm from the continent of Africa. My name is Nonghouse. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you have a cold? No, that is my name in Xhosa, Nonghouse.
Do you hear the clicks when she talks?
Very interesting name. My name's Olivia. In Xhosa, that would be Xoliswa. Now, when you visit the Xhosa people in South Africa, they'll understand you. My daddy went to Africa. I live upstairs. Alone? No, with my two little cousins, Winnie and Nelson. Oh, those are very special names. In Xhosa, that is Rolihlahla and Nomzamo.
So listen to this song. This song is called the Click Song, and it's a whole song where she's doing a lot of her language, her natural language, Xhosa, that has the clicks in it. And I think it's crazy because watch her mouth. You can't see her do it. Okay. Do you hear the clicks? It's hard because there's a maraca. The song that she's singing is a traditional wedding song. So when people get married, they would sing this for the girl. Isn't that cool? It just sounds like little finger clicks, but it's her mouth. Okay, and then I'm going to go here. Do you hear all those clicks? That's awesome. All right. So let's dance with Miriam Makeba. Okay, let's learn the dance moves for Pata Pata. So it's going to go like this. Let me show it to you first. Right, right, left, left, toe, heel, heel, toe, knee, knee, kick, kick, jump, clap. All right, so here we go. First, you're going to take your right toe and you're going to tap it out twice. So toe, toe. Good. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do it with our left foot. Toe, toe. This is a tricky part. Watch my feet. I'm going to go toe, heel, heel, toe. Watch me do that again. Toe, heel, heel, toe. Out, out, in, in. Try with me. Ready? Out, out, in, in. Good. Right after that, you go into right knee is going to kick twice. Knee, knee. Then you're going to take your left and you're going to kick, kick, kick. And then if we were in my classroom, I would have us all jump and turn to the left and clap. And then we would do it facing this way. And you can do it in a square. So in here, though, we're just going to jump, clap, and then we're going to start it again. Toe, 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 out, out, in, knee, knee, kick, kick, jump, clap. Okay? All right, let's try it with the music. Okay, now I'm excited. We are going to dance Pata Pata, and we are going to dance it with a performance from 1967 of Miriam Makeba, actually actually performing this on TV, like that many years ago. How cool is that? All right, ready? Here we go.
Here is the magnificent African artist, Miriam Makeba.
All right. Okay, think about our moves. Ready? Here we go. Is the name of the dance. We do down Johannesburg way. Everybody starts to move as soon as Pata Pata starts to play. Every Friday and Saturday night, it's Pata Pata time. The music keeps going all night long till the morning sun begins to shine. Should we try turning this time? Jump. And now you can say you got to dance along with Miriam Makeba. Bye, guys.